country that rose all the way from the ashes of war and became one of the best countries in Africa right about now. Rwanda is in the house. Oh my God, have mercy. And my brother Matthew Rohigi is in the house. I hope I pronounced your name properly.
Got it correct.
Oh my God. And you're the advisor to the High Commissioner here, the Rwandan High Commissioner?
Yes.
Interesting. You're a very important man. What?
I'm a servant. That's what I do.
Oh my God. Matthew, I admire you. How can I get your post?
You want me fired?
You got it right. You got it right. Okay, so Matthew, I'm going to ask you some very interesting questions. It's all about Afro Connect. Rwanda, what does it mean?
Rwanda.
Yes.
That's an interesting question to start. First of all, thank you for having us. We are quite delighted to be back in the studios of 3FM. Well, Rwanda as a word. Rwanda means something that expands.
Wow.
So the word Rwanda comes from, if you were to break the word down, comes from a Kinyarwanda word, kwanda. Now, kwanda means to, you know, the way some of the creeping plants expand.
Yes.
That is the sense.
Yes.
So Rwanda as a concept is a country that has no boundaries. As a concept, it's a country that expands. It continues. It's continuous. So that's why we normally say Rwanda is not a territory. Rwanda is a concept.
What?
So you can be Rwandan. You can carry Rwanda wherever you go. So where Rwandans are, Rwanda is present.
Woo!
Because that is Rwanda.
Interesting. Interesting. Now, I mean, what's the capital of Rwanda? Is it still Kigali?
Yes, it is.
You haven't changed it?
Kigali.
Kigali.
You say Kigali.
I said Kigali, yes.
That is very Ghanaian.
Wow.
So the actual word is Kigali.
Kigali.
And since we are in an Afro Connect kind of mood, and
yes.
We are on. Well, when I got in here, you were in a very ecstatic of environment. So you caught me in there, and I'm now hanging in there inside the mood. And so Kigali as a word, so Kigali means something that is wide.
Okay.
So from these two words, if you take the Rwandan capital Kigali, which means something that is wide, that is broad, and then Rwanda, which means something that does not have limits, continues to expand. So the concept of the country, because Rwanda, unlike many African countries that were stitched together during colonialism, Rwanda was a single state nation. It was a single nation state much before colonialism. Around 1,100 and something thereabouts.
Interesting.
So we were already one single state. So the concept of the country, the concept of the founders or the kingdoms that founded the nation was that this country has no limits. It's a country in the hearts of people. So wherever the Rwandan is, the country is present.
It's a concept.
Yes.
It's not a territory.
No, it's a concept.
This is 3FM.
I like this. Oh my God. So Matthew is my guest. Matthew Rohigi.
Yes.
It's my guest. Now, I mean, Rwanda, talking about Rwanda. Who founded Rwanda?
That's quite an interesting historical viewpoint. Now you're taking me back thousands of years ago. So Rwanda, we believe that Rwanda was founded by Gihanga Ngomijana.
Wow.
That's around 1,100 something thereabout. Now, Gihanga Ngomijana was, I think this is something that we all have in our stories as Africans, in our folklore, and all the conversations that we've grown up hearing from our grannies and our aunties. So Gihanga founded Rwanda. So in other words, when you say the word Gihanga is creator. That's what the word means, Gihanga, creator. So he created Rwanda. Now, when he created Rwanda, he had children. And these children continued to multiply and formed this nation state called Rwanda. Now, Rwanda has a bit of a difference from a lot of countries because unlike many countries, we have one single culture, one single language. We speak the same language across the whole country.
Oh, really?
You don't have any other language.
Oh, really? In Rwanda?
Yes.
What language do you speak? French?
Kinyarwanda. No, we have our native language,
Okay.
our national language. So French is an adopted language. So in terms of national languages, we have 4 languages, national, official languages. So you have Kinyarwanda, which is our national language, and then French, English, and Swahili, which is an East African kind of language. So from all of us, 13 million, almost 14 million now, we all speak one native language. When you are a baby, the language you learn first is Kinyarwanda because that's all we have. So if I speak Kinyarwanda, every Rwandan hears me.
So when you go to school and study science, do you teach in Kinyarwanda or you teach in French?
So our education system at the moment, it is required that until pre-primary, so up to class 3 of primary school, you teach children the language of instruction is Kinyarwanda, so that they will be able to grow in that understanding of the language and make it easy for them to understand the context the concepts that you're trying to bring across. Because this is the language they spoke at home, this is the language that their parents have spoken to them to or in. So once they start school from pre-primary all the way to mid-level primary, that's the whole of elementary school up to class 3, they are taught in Kinyarwanda. And then now the language of instruction changes to become English after class 3.
English.
Class 4, English becomes the language of instruction.
Oh, so Rwanda is an English country, English-speaking country. I mean, that's your official language, official foreign language.
We have 4 official languages, like I mentioned.
Yes.
So French and English are still both spoken. So Rwanda is again, like I said, because in the last 30 years, as a country, one of the major principles that has driven us is openness.
Yeah.
Opening up.
Yeah.
So we have connected with both worlds. In Africa, we divide ourselves along the Francophone and the Anglophone lines.
I understand that.
I speak French, you speak English. But Rwanda decided, no, we can connect to both. So we belong to the organization, the International Organization of the Francophone Countries, and we also belong to the Commonwealth. Currently, Rwanda is the chair in office of the Commonwealth.
Wow.
But we were never colonized by Britain. We joined the Commonwealth in 2007. Yes.
Who colonized you, the French?
Another interesting story. So we were colonized by German.
Oh, wow.
This is 3FM.
What a country. Oh, my
We were
God.
colonized by German. When they lost in the World War, then we were made a Belgian protectorate. So French never really colonized us, or France never really colonized us.
Yeah.
So we were made a Belgian protectorate by the United Nations, or the League of Nations at the time. And now, but of course, Belgium and France, they both speak French. So that's how French became an official language. You know?
I get it.
Yes.
I get it. In fact, you are the right person for this show. I'm going to find time and invite you again. We have run out of time and we'll be able to go deeper into. I'm so interested in your history. But Afro Connect is happening. Do you have jollof in Rwanda?
So the equivalent of jollof in East Africa is pilau rice.
Pilau.
Have you ever heard of pilau rice?
Well, I've heard about it, but never tried it.
So we don't do jollof. So I will leave you the battle for jollof between yourselves and Sierra Leone and the others.
This is 3FM.
Pilau! Oh my God, have mercy. Okay, so I mean, Afro Connect is happening. What are you expecting to happen? Are you representing?
We will be around.
Yes.
This year, we are coming, not as full swing as we would want to, but we'll be there. We want to connect. We want to be able to make friends. We want to share with you what Rwanda is about. As I said, Rwanda is a concept. So it's good to get to hear about this concept. So we'll have a stand at the Afro Connect at the Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park on the 21st of September.
Did you
so
hear
we'll
that?
be there.
You hear that?
Yes, we'll be
so it's on Saturday at exactly 9 o'clock. We open the gates, and then you come and we'll party all through. It's Afro Connect. But I want to have you tomorrow on this show at 2 p.m. sharp. Would you have time? So we will talk about Rwanda.
You're asking me on air.
Yes, I'm asking you on air.
Are you giving me any choices?
So that all Rwandans will hear and get ready to join you tomorrow. I want to talk your history.
I mean, you're asking me on air, how can I say
Yes.
no on air?
Oh.
So maybe this is a conversation we'll have after
Outside
when
the
we
radio.
are off air. So
Okay.
Yes.
So I wanted you to confirm so that we'll announce it around so that people will come tomorrow and join us so that we'll be able to talk your history.
Tune in to 92.7, 3 FM tomorrow at 2 p.m. We'll continue. to have a
Oh, thank you
conversation
so
on
much.
Rwanda.
The conversation is continuing tomorrow. I'm going to be speaking with Matthew Ruahigi, and we're talking strictly Rwanda. Thank you so much for coming out.
Thank you for having us.
Yes. Oh gosh.
Luca Production.
And remember, Afro Connect is happening this Saturday at exactly